Welcome everyone to O'Brien Icehouse for Friday night. Ice Hockey Victoria Premier A Division, and the first of three games coming up tonight. It is the Monarchs taking on the Blackhawks in what is going to be a battle between the mid-table teams. The Blackhawks currently sitting in second place with 11 points, with 4 wins, 3 losses and 3 ties. The Monarchs are on 2 wins, 3 losses and 5 ties. So that's 9 points. So a chance for the Monarchs, if they get the full points, to come equal in points with the Blackhawks. And they're all chasing the Jets at the moment. My name's Michael Clough, joining you in commentary today. Let's have a look at some of the key stats coming into this game. And for the Monarchs, leading point scorers, you've got Luke Buchanan with 8 points. Alexi Raisman, who has missed a couple of games, been juggling Prem A duties with AIHL duties, on 8 points. Alexander Rose, the defender, captain, with 6 points. And Julian Luco, David Jaworski and Dylan Morris, 4 points apiece. In terms of points per game, it's actually Dylan Morris leading the way with 1.3 points per game. Alexi Raisman averaging a point per game, and Buchanan 0.8. And for the Blackhawks, well, it's Josh Village 13 points, Paul Lazzarotto 12 points, and Lachlan Hodge with 8 points, and with Les averaging 1.6 points per game, Lazzarotto 1.2. So that top line for the Blackhawks has been a dominant feature for them so far. And we're opening face-off. So the Blackhawks, a team in the white, do win the face-off. The Monarchs, a team in the black, for those who are not familiar. 18 minutes of continuous run-down clock. Unless we get pretty tight at the end with the 2 goals, we go stop clock. So Lazzarotto gets a pass out towards Velez. And now the Monarchs have it through Rose. Oriti to Buchanan. Buchanan just cuts in the middle lane, and the backhanded pass. Tip goes for the shot and scores a goal. Great start there for the Monarchs. So they get first blood on the board early in this game. And in the end, just far too many options available for the Monarchs. And that shot beat Damien Holland rather soundly. So from the face-off, Monarchs have the puck again. It's going to be sent in the corner. That'll be Sykes, gets it out towards Connors. So Morris battling for the puck with Elijah Kelly. The Pen gets it out towards Lucas. Holland going to play that one into the corner. It's been just kept in. It's going to come straight back out again. So Morris out wide, able to play that one off the boards. Connors will get there first for the Blackhawks and go out wide with a pass out towards Dylan Sykes. Now Clark, but that play will be called offside. So Buchanan got the opening goal of the match with Markowitz and Oriti getting the assist. And another early goal, as they did last week, the Monarchs. Putting pressure on their opposition from pretty much the start of the game. So Velez trying to get that one in the corner. Buchanan winning that race, gets out towards Markowitz. Now Buchanan sends that one in the corner, making a foot race. He was held up. Holland comes out of his crease. Now Luco to Buchanan. Lazzarotto's there for the Blackhawks to pass. It's a good one too, out towards McCoy. McCoy pass being picked off there by Julian Luco. He crosses the blue line, drives towards the net. He's trying to the side of the net, but still possession of the puck are the Monarchs. Paying with the pass, looking out towards Markowitz. But the experience of McCoy gets it out towards Velez, looking for Lazzarotto, gets it into the corner now. Shot comes in. That was blocked on the way through. So Velez hit the side of the net, and Luco has it now for the Monarchs. And it's going to be a foot race, and it's going to be called icing as despite the best efforts there of Charlie Davis-Tope, Connors just gliding in, won that foot race. We have a face-off, defensive zone for the Monarchs. Now the Monarchs looking to clear, and they're through Davis-Tope. So battling along the half wall. And a chance now for Ping, gets a shot away, that was blocked. And a Ritty. Seen Deep can make it a foot race. Connors will get there first. And he'll skate the puck out of the zone. Again, puck into the corner, so Ritty just will leave that for Ping. Moore, it's been picked off there by McCoy. He just overskated the puck. Now the Monarchs through Dylan Morris. They hit a defensive stick on the way through, hit the back netting, and we'll have a face-off. So from the face-off, McCoy has it for the Blackhawks. Wide pass looking for Les. Waited to bounce off the boards and then overskated it. Opens door now for Buchanan. So Buchanan for the Monarchs. Pass out towards Markowitz. Tight angle shot. And Holland had that one covered, and the rebound's been picked up by the Blackhawks. Pass there wasn't a great one by Lazzarotto. Now McCoy has the puck. We'll have to wait for everyone to get back on side. Dixon out towards Velez, who got it out in the direction of Nash. Kept in by McCoy. Just poked out of the zone. Here's a chance now for the Monarchs. Buchanan once again fires, shoots. That shot was a fraction wide. Desperate poke check there by Damien Holland. Lazzarotto now skating onto the puck. Tang's also there for the Monarchs, who gets it at first and clears the zone. Dixon. And now Lazzarotto, the little backhanded pass. But again, the Monarchs, it goes in the zone quickly and comes straight back out. Pass comes in, that was Morris out towards Lucas. And Holland again with the save. So Moore able to play that one off the boards into the corner. Holland will come out of his crease, leave it for Brendan Connors. So Tang looking direction of Ping. And pucks come loose once again. It's going to be a foot race. Markowitz will get there first for the Monarchs. Thought about going for the big slap shot, and he's drawn the penalty. So now Rose fires, shoots, that shot was high. So Luca in the direction of Ritty, but eventually it should be touched up, and the whistle will be called, and we're going to have a penalty. And that's going against the Blackhawks. Like it might be Connors as the player who's making his way to the penalty box. Being called for a trip. And this will put the Monarchs on the power play. So the first power play of the game goes the Monarchs' way. And now Pang has it. With the shot, Holland with the save. Puck is loose, scrambling just to cover that one was Damien Holland. He eventually does, and we'll have a face-off. So face-off won by the Monarchs, and Rose has it, sends that one into the corner. Rose's attempt was blocked. Right off the stick. Beat away by Velez, and skating back now will be Rose. So Rose fires, shoots. Rose will get the puck back for the Monarchs. Looks at his options, decided the outlet pass down the middle, but there was nobody home. We've got 45 seconds remaining on the power play now for the Monarchs. And already will go out towards Luco. And Peng goes out wide, out towards Rose. Now Luco. Pass out towards Rose. Puck has been gloved there by Damien Holland. So he made the initial save. Puck was loose. Wasn't 100% sure where that was. And eventually does glove it. He's caught up there in his equipment. Time's up on the penalty, so once we have the face-off, Connors will come back on the ice, and he does, but it's won by the Monarchs. Shot comes in there by Peng, and the Blackhawks do clear, so Rose. Now to Luco. Buchanan fires, shoots. We've got a whistle. And we've got a slashing call, I think, against Markowitz. Now the Blackhawks get a chance on the power play, their first of the evening. There's a chance there. Connors deprived of his stick. And so from the face-off, it was won by the Monarchs, but the Blackhawks keep it in. So McCoy to Connors. Out wide to Velez on the half-wall. Pass is a good one. Looking there towards Justin Dixon. Couldn't quite trap it. Puck's free and it's been swooped on by Josh Velez. To Lazzarotto. Looking for the tip. The tip was there, but it went straight into Corey Dang's pads, and that's gone into the Monarchs play event. So we'll have another face-off. And so face-off has been won by the Monarchs as David Stoke clears it. And Damien Holland come out of his crease, will play the puck. Gets it out towards McCoy. McCoy to Connors. McCoy gets it back. Try to get out towards Velez. A little bit of miscommunication there by the Monarchs defender. Shot comes in. Deng makes the save on the attempt there by McCoy. And the best chance so far the Blackhawks have had on the power play. See there, just a miscommunication opened the door for Velez. We've got it out towards McCoy. And cleared away by the Monarchs. And Holland will send that one into the opposite corner. Sykes should get there first. Pass is a good one too, out towards Hodge. And that call's played. Play is called offside as Duncan Sykes there has crossed over the blue line. So I have a neutral zone face-off. So Sykes, little pass, not a bad one, looking for Clark. Markowitz. So out of the penalty box. Now Rose fires, shoots. Battle in the corner. Monarchs win it out as Luco passes it back to the point. Puck is loose. And Connors, he wins the puck, gets it out of the zone, out towards Hodge. Looking there for Elijah Kelly. Kelly will backhand a pass. Being picked off there by Rose. Now Lucas. He's poke checked away from Clark. As Rob Clark thought he had won the puck. A wide pass. Finds Hodge, will send that one into the corner. Ping. Turns it over out towards Kelly. Now Morris. And Morris will take the blue line. Gets a shot away. That was pass was wide. The shot was wide. Now Ping. He'll collect the puck. And Holland will leave it for Nash. Nash's pass out towards centre ice. And as far as Ping, here's a chance now for the Monarchs. Luco pass out towards Buchanan, who finds a way through and scores. He gets his second. And it's a 2-0 lead now for the Monarchs. So a poor outlet pass actually set that one up, that goal. But Luco, a decent pass, but good shot there too by Buchanan. And it was misread by Damien Holland, so a good start for the Monarchs as we're in the final 2 minutes of the opening period. So Velez to Lazzarotto, just walks in, fires, shoots, top shelf. That is a lovely shot, and the margin is cut back to 1. So quick response there from the Blackhawks after conceding their second goal. But ultimately, play Paul Lazzarotto's quality, you just can't let to walk into the centre lane like he did. He went top shelf, never looked like missing that shot. And the outlet pass from the Monarchs has been picked off. Lazzarotto out towards Velez, all back pass. It's a sneaky one. Didn't quite find its intended target, and Justin Dixon now, Jesse Moore for the Monarchs. Gets it out towards Morris. Cleared away by Connors. To Velez. Lazzarotto just remaining onside. To Velez. He lost the puck already. He's turned it over as well. Dixon, backhand pass, a lovely one, but unable to stuff it in the end. There was Josh Velez. Corey Deng makes the save. So Newton, sorry, it's a face-off in the Monarchs defensive zone. And now they'll clear the park. And that will be the end of the opening period here between the Monarchs and the Blackhawks. It's a 2-1 lead to the Monarchs, who made a very good start. But then Paul Lazzarotto getting the late goal to cut the margin back down to 1. so far, outside that last opportunity, which was a defensive breakdown, as we'll see on replay once again, that last Monarchs goal. As I mentioned earlier, you just can't let a player of Paul Lazaro's quality just that much time and space to walk in. But otherwise, defensively, the Monarchs were pretty tight and certainly looked the more dangerous of the two sides as well. They were looking more creative in terms of making opportunities, and Luke Buchanan in particular was a real standout. Looking at some of the stats, the first intermission, and as I mentioned, 2-1 is the score. The shots in favour of the Monarchs, 10-7, penalty apiece, although neither side did a whole lot with their power plays. Of course, in the highlights package, we're basically seeing the two major breakdowns defensively of the Monarchs. Otherwise, it's been a pretty solid affair so far. So far, so good for the Monarchs. We're moments away from the start of the second period here at O'Brien Icehouse. So opening face-off, the Blackhawks who do have it. It's been turned over, Riddy gets out towards Markowitz. It's top of the crease, but it was cut off on that occasion by Hodge. Now Rose for the Monarchs. Nash will get there first with Blackhawk, unable to clear. His second attempt would just hit an opposition player's legs. Eventually they do clear, but now it's Rose for the Monarchs. Pass out wide, out towards Riddy. That's going to be sent in the corner. Clark will get there first. Pass is a good one too. The shot's there by Kelly. Was off target. Battle in the corner. And Markowitz will pass it back out towards Justin Riddy. And Markowitz. Pass misses intended target. And Rose. So Rose has the puck now. Poke checked away of him by Hodge. Kelly. And Hodge has lost a stick and he's not that overly impressed about it, but Rose just skates through. Poke checked away by Connors. And Dixon clears, looking for Velez. His pass was chopped off by Peng. So Kevin Peng now with a shot. It's blocked. Lucas. And Holland covers that one and we'll have a face-off. And now Sykes has it for the Blackhawks. Pass out wide. Now Lazaroto gets it from Velez. Pass out towards Dixon. There's a beautiful setup. Went for the toe drag. Didn't quite work out there for Dixon. And the Monarchs are able to clear, but only as far as Brendan Connors. Connors to Velez. Pass out towards Lazaroto, who scores. Lovely pass there by Josh Velez. But poor defence by the Monarchs. And Lazaroto gets his second. It's 2-2. So looking at the replay, so Velez is he's just drawn opponents there, and there's a lot of puck watching by the Monarchs. Pass towards Lazaroto, again all alone with time and space, and he gets his second. So it's all square here at O'Brien Icehouse, 2 apiece between the Monarchs and the Blackhawks. Shot comes in, and that was from Velez. And the shots are coming a little bit too easy for the Blackhawks at the moment. So far this second period has been very much the Blackhawks, and they're being very aggressive with their passing. We just saw there from Lazarov. Didn't quite work out, but the idea was good. So Luko out towards Markovic, went up. Buchanan couldn't get a clean shot away, and the puck's going to come back the other way. So Lachlan Hodge just left the puck behind. It was crossing the blue line, McCoy. So McCoy out towards Clark, gets a shot away. Down with the save, Clark gets it back. McCoy should keep it in, and does. Now Ricky for the Monarchs. Leaves it only as far as Connor, so it's going to come straight back in. Rob Clark. Out towards Hodge, gets a shot away. Dang with the save, and it was a pretty good one too. Offered up a rebound straight towards Julian Luko, who clears the zone. But that will be an icing call, and the puck will make its way all the way down the other end of the rink. But at the moment, it's the Blackhawks are just piling on the pressure. And we'll have a defensive zone face-off for the Monarchs. Delay in the face-off, but eventually it will happen, and it does. And as Buchanan takes the blue line. Pass out towards Peng, couldn't get a clean shot away. Puck is still loose, and Holland will glove that one and get a face-off, which is not a bad result in the end for the Blackhawks. So defensive zone face-off for the Blackhawks. Morris up against Lazzarotto in the face-off dot. Getting there first will be Davis Hope for the Monarchs. Tied up there by Connors. Davis Hope still battling for the puck. Now Peng just keeps it in. Moore gets a shot away. Holland comes in late but makes the save. And Velez. The Monarchs with the puck. And that was Morris. In the corner. Peng. The Peng plays the puck out of the blue line himself, then across the blue line, pass out towards Jesse Moore. Saved there by Holland. Rose will keep it in for the Monarchs. Buchanan battling with the puck there with McCoy. Pass by the net, looking in the direction there of, I think it was Jesse Moore. Just didn't quite find its target. So Rose out towards Luko. Gets a shot away, come off a defensive stick on the way through. So Rose. Markowitz. And now Kelly will drop pass out towards Nash. Markowitz was happy to play that one off the backboards, and Luko will try to steady the ship now for the Monarchs. So Buchanan pass out wide to Rose. Fires, shoots. That was blocked off the stick by Nash. Rose gets it out towards Markowitz. So battle along the half wall, and it's going to be Hodge that will clear. So Hodge fires, shoots. Dixon keeps it in for the Blackhawks. And Connors will get there first along the half wall, looks at his options, so I go for the shot. And Corey Dang makes the save. So So the officials in this game, referees Craig Armstrong-Frey and Casper Russell-Huber, linesmen Norman Yan and Brian Johnson. And defensive zone face-off for the Monarchs, and they will get the puck out. So Peng decides against the pass, went for the shot. Pad save there by Holland. Monarchs get it back once again, so Peng. Connors will clear the zone. Now Morris. So battling for the puck there along the half wall. There's Morris and Dixon. Shot comes in from Velez. Lovely shot, went top shelf. And the Blackhawks are in the lead. So the top line of the Blackhawks is doing all the damage at the moment. And after looking in trouble for a fair chunk of that first period, this second period has been dominated by the Blackhawks, and they now have the lead. So McCoy from the face-off gets it out towards the goal scorer Velez to Dixon. To Lazzarato back towards Velez, probably just in the end over-possessed the puck, did the Blackhawks, and here comes the puck the other way for the Monarchs. Luco passes a good one out towards Buchanan, and Holland makes the save. Luke Buchanan looking for a hat-trick tonight. So defensive zone face-off for the Blackhawks. To Rose. Shot attempt was blocked. Davis Tope battling against Nash, the two number 17s. Buchanan's also there and supports those. Hodge for the Blackhawks. He wins the puck but couldn't get it out. Pass there looking for Buchanan by Luco. Couldn't find him. And we've got a whistle as we've got a scrap in the corner. So Hodge, I don't think likes some of the treatment he received, and he'll make his way to the penalty box. See if there's anything more that comes out of that. So it's going to be a holding penalty. And the Monarchs go on the power play. So you just see here, battle in the corner. It's tied up. And then you sort of just try to grab Davis Tope around the shoulder, drag him down. And a chance now for the Monarchs to tie things up. So Lazzarato up against Dylan Morris in the face-off circle. He's got a delay with the face-off. A bit of a discussion there about the infringements in the face-off. Warnings have been given, and from the face-off it's been won by the Blackhawks as Lazzarato just shovels that out of the zone. And now Peng. That's been cleared out once again by the Blackhawks, and Moore will get it now. So Jesse Moore for the Monarchs, pass out wide. And now Morris. And in the end, while there was a delay, just bring the puck in. It was Jesse Moore who got him, just skated through and got himself way offside. Another replay of that penalty. Just a fraction off camera, but yeah, you can sort of see that Hodge just dragged Davis Tope down. So 55 seconds remaining on the Monarchs power play. As Buchanan has the puck. Back out towards Luco. Buchanan to the point to Rose. Just cuts the middle lane, gets a shot away. And Buchanan into the corner. Luco out towards Buchanan. Markowitz winds up, shoots. That was wide. So Buchanan once again gets out with Markowitz. Shot was blocked. And now Rose will skate back and get the puck with only seconds remaining on the power play. So Buchanan takes the blue line, fires, shoots. That was blocked off the stick. And Connors and skating on that one be Sykes, looking to clear the zone, and he does. So Rose. Out towards Lucas. Now Peng with the puck for the Monarchs. Pass wasn't a good one. It's been turned over. His chance now for Hodge. His attempt was blocked off the stick. So Kelly back to the point. Connors keeps it in. And now Peng looking to clear the zone. The Monarchs will. So Morris poke checked away from him. To Kelly. To Hodge. Back to Kelly. Morris. And Peng takes the blue line. The battle along the half wall, Dixon coming in, nearly stole the puck from Tang, and then he nearly got wiped out by his own teammate Buchanan. So an awkward moment there for the Monarchs. So Lazzarotto, Velez. And Charlie Davis-Tope for the Monarchs. Pass wasn't a great one. It was poked ticked away from Buchanan, who gets it back and sends that one in the corner. Holland will leave it for Nash. Nash just burns off Jesse Moore. Pass it back to the opposite corner. McCoy out there. Pass a good one out towards Lazzarotto. Kept himself onside. Velez just stretching forward, looking for Dixon. Couldn't quite find him. And saving the day there will be Luke Buchanan. Clears the zone. Battle along the boards. To Dixon, to Lazzarotto. Went for the shot himself. That shot was blocked off the stick. Lazzarotto gets the puck back. Having played off the backboards, looking for Velez. And a pass there on the wrong side of Buchanan. And getting there first will be Brendan Connors. So stretch pass out towards Josh Velez. Just walks in, decides to go for the shot himself. So hacking at that one was Morris. And now Rose will skate the puck out. Pass there looking for Markowitz, but he was tied up, couldn't get any contact on the puck at all, so Moore in the corner. And then the Tang out wide. We get it back from Rose. A pass to Markowitz who blows a tyre at centre ice. Sykes. So Rose looking for Luco, and he'll send that one into the corner, and that's the end of the second period. So at the end of two, it's a 3-2 lead to the Blackhawks over the Monarchs. And that period was very much, particularly the first half of the period, very much dominated by the Blackhawks, and certainly all the really high quality chances were coming from the Blackhawks, and they turned a 1-goal deficit at the start of the period to a 1-goal margin in their favour. And they've got the game set up nicely in the third period. You see some of the highlights of the second period. But that top line of the Blackhawks, the Velez, Lazzarotto, Dixon line, looking particularly dangerous, particularly the byplay between Velez and Lazzarotto. They are one of the key reasons why the Blackhawks actually second on the table. Look at some of the stats at the end of 2 periods. 3-2 in favour of the Blackhawks, 17-13 the shots in favour of the Monarchs. We've only had the 3 penalties so far, and that's 2-1 to the Blackhawks. 1 period remaining in this encounter. This is the first of 3 games this evening in Ice Hockey Victoria Premier A Division. The other matches coming up tonight. We have the, as I dig up my notes, the Jets against the Bison, and the Sharks up against the Demons. Well, the Monarchs are ready to go for the third period. Blackhawks just happy to take their jolly time. And referee Craig Armstrong gives a bit of a hurry up. Now, we'll have the start of the third period, opening face-off, and it's McCoy had it for the Blackhawks. Now Markowitz just couldn't trap the puck with stick or glove, and then lost an edge. Here's a chance for Hodge for the Blackhawks. To steady his pass, they're looking for Kelly. Couldn't quite find him. Buchanan will skate onto it now for the Monarchs. Markowitz, this time, traps it with his glove. Chance now for Hodge. Hodge looking for Clark. So Luco fires, shoots, Holland with the save. Markowitz just couldn't quite get there to pick up the rebound, and the puck's coming back the other way. Puck has been kept in by Velez, so the pass was a good one. Shot attempt was blocked. And the Monarchs clear once again. Holland will come out of his crease. Shot attempt by Velez was high. So Velez fires, shoots, scores! So he gets his second. The Blackhawks increase their lead to 4-2. So Velez, in the end, just picked off an error there by Daniel Tang. Had some time space walk in, and then just fired in. Went the 5-hole. And an important lead now for the Blackhawks. 2-goal lead, but still 16 minutes remaining in this game. So, as the old adage in hockey goes, the most dangerous lead in hockey is a 2-goal lead. So Moore. Peng looking for Moore once again. It's out towards Peng. Pass looking there for Lucas at the top of the crease. So Hodge. Kelly to Clark. The pass wasn't a good one in the end. And here's a chance for the Monarchs. Some more on the breakaway. Comes in, fires, shoots. Holland with the save. An important save there by Damien Holland, the veteran. When I say veteran, I really mean veteran. Netminder for the Blackhawks. So McCoy. Towards Hodge, looking from McCoy once again. Pass was unsuccessful, and here comes Luco for the Blackhawks. Fires on net. Shot tempers a little wide. Kept in there by McGowan. So battle along the half wall. Dixon just left the puck behind. And Rose should get there first. So Moore. Pass looking there for Buchanan. Stretch couldn't get there in time. Pass back into the corner looking for Moore, but it's going to be cleared away by the Blackhawks, and that should be an icing call. So it's going to be a defensive zone face-off for the Blackhawks. Of course, weren't able to make any line changes, and that's stop a play. It's a battle along the half wall. Blackhawks looking to clear, and they will. Lazzarotto has the puck. Decides to get the pass out towards Dixon. Skated in now. Pass to Nash. Velez just lost the puck before he get a shot away. And Morris pass out towards Lucas. Lucas trying to get around McCoy. Unsuccessful. Good poke check there by McCoy. He was tied up. Lazzarotto. Outlet pass looking for Dixon. And then it just bounces over his stick. And you just can't believe his bad luck on that occasion, Justin Dixon. The ping, stretch pass. Here's a chance for the Monarchs to drop pass. Good one to Buchanan. Fires, shoots. But that one missed the target. So Dixon got it from Velez. Dixon in the corner, pass back. Leaving it there for Josh Velez. Looking for the trailer. It's a bit delayed in coming. Hodge got a shot away. That may have been blocked on its way through. Davis Tope just clears the zone. So Luco out wide. Looking for Buchanan. Luco gets it back. Pass in looking for Kelly. So Rose gets out towards Luco, to Buchanan. Eventually traps it, gets it to Rose, gets a shot away, and Holland makes the save. So you see that chance there for Velez. That's that last move where he just lost control of the puck. So Ariti. It's a battle in the neutral zone. Rose fighting the puck with Clark. Also there is Hodge. I think it's Lucas as well there for the Monarchs. And eventually the referees get a bit tired of what they were seeing, the puck going nowhere, and they blow the whistle. Just Moore and Kelly there, just acknowledging a fair and tough battle for the puck. So set in the corner there by McCoy for the Blackhawks. Now Peng, outlet pass. If it goes to the point, this is more just concedes some territory, gets it out towards Charlie Davis-Tope, looking to clear the zone, and he does. So Morris out towards Davis-Tope. That's going to be gloved by Damien Holland. We're going to have defensive zone face-off now for the Blackhawks. And in the corner, so Blackhawks should get there first. Lazzarotto battling with Buchanan for the puck. Gets it out towards Velez. Riddy keeps it in for the Monarchs. Now Connors will clear the zone. I think as far as Rose, just concedes some territory. Look at his options. Pass out towards Buchanan. Also there was Davis Tope. Gets a shot away. The shot was wide. And Dixon read it beautifully and got to the puck first. Gets it out towards Lazzarotto. Just waiting for the trailer. That's Velez. Just try to pass it back to himself. And cleared by Luco. Here's a chance for Davis Tope. Gets the puck. Wins it out. Sykes had it. But his attempted pass was blocked there by Rose. Now Rose. Connors already. Buchanan pass looking back out towards Rose. Rose just cuts in. Found a bit of an opening. Got a shot. It was blocked. Buchanan with the backhanded attempt. Saw a bit of an opening and went for it. Was unsuccessful though. And here come the Blackhawks. So Dixon. Thought Lazzarotto may have been offside, but plays called fair. So Dixon. Lazzarotto. Velez decides to go back to the point instead of Josh Velez. So Nash. Shot comes in and well, in the end, unable to get a clean shot away was Velez. And here comes Lucas. Lucas will get there first for the Monarchs. Pass is not a bad one out towards Buchanan. Fires, shoots, scores, scores a level. Luke Buchanan gets his hat trick. And then what I thought was a good pass was in fact an extremely good pass. As it found Buchanan a bit of space to play with. And just at the edge of the circle there, with no defensive pressure whatsoever from the Blackhawks, Luke Buchanan made no mistake with that one. He has a hat trick. It looks like the Monarchs, after all that, were actually a player short of the face-off. And they may have got a warning there for the late change. So Moore. It's cleared away by the Blackhawks. And that will be an icing call with a little over 6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in this encounter. Scores are level. So from the face-off, won by the Monarchs, backhanded attempt there by Morris was a little wide. And it's Morris who sends that one into the corner. To Clark for the Blackhawks. And well, Monarchs just being dethroned all over the place. So McCoy passes a good one out towards Hodge, fires, shoots, Dang with the save. Morris there in support as well, looking to clear the zone and will. That looks like it's going to be an icing call. You can see there, it's just Monarchs play falling all over the place. Again, the Monarchs just a little bit late in that line change. And the face has been won by the Blackhawks. Connors with the shot that got deflected down and wide. The Tang pass wasn't a good one. Lazzarotto out wide. Sykes fires, shoots from the point. That was well wide. So Connors out towards Velez. So Velez. And the ping. Out towards Moore. to Buchanan. Already 3 goals tonight, but he won't get a fourth on that one. He's being stripped of the puck by Lazzarotto. So Buchanan looking there for Luco, couldn't find him. Pass wasn't a good one in the end. Davis over out towards, throws out towards Markowitz. Markowitz now has the puck, drives towards it, passes a decent one, looking for Buchanan, and scrambling to glove that one was Damien Holland. 4 1/4 minutes remaining in this one. This was a good setup by Markowitz. Buchanan couldn't quite get the first clean touch, but he got a bit of a stick lift as well. So from the face-off, Blackhawks have it. McCoy plays that along the boards. Will clear it. Rose gets it back though for the Monarchs. To Buchanan. Now Hodge. Just send that one in the corner, but skating back and getting the puck now. The Monarchs cleared away. So Nash just fires to the top of Corey Dang's crease. Lazzarotto's and almost Clark's attempt was way high and way wide. McGowan gets there first now for the Monarchs. Lucas to Buchanan. So Buchanan will take the blue line. Cuts in, has support. Luco there. Lucas as well gets a shot away. Now Luco to Aridi. Can walk in, wind up, shoot. But the shot was wide, and the Blackhawks defence made sure they weren't in the way to deflect that one through. So, McCoy stood up on that occasion by Peng. The Monarchs will get the puck back. Behind their net, outlet pass, not good, kept in by Hodge. Now Lucas gets it out towards Morris. So Morris just stops on a dime and then sends it into the corner. So Hodge to Dixon. He's going to send that one into the corner, make it a foot race. Already gets there first for the Monarchs. Monarchs clear the zone, but it's going to come straight back in. Rose. Get the puck now. So we're within 2 minutes. So under 2 minutes, 1:50 remaining. So everything now, any stoppage of play will be stop time. Buchanan, lovely move. Then got the pass in the slot, but couldn't find any support. Here's Velez. Velez for the Blackhawks. Goes to toe drag, gets the shot away. Dang with the save. Velez gets the puck back. And Rose. Well, fans on his pass, it's a bad turnover. So Buchanan to Rose. Now Buchanan. Cleared away by Dixon. And that will be an icing call as so Corey Deng has come out of his crease, so the Monarchs are gone for the extra skater with the scoreline 4-3. And they will have an attacking zone face-off as well, so they're going to start the face-off with the extra skater. And they win the face-off. So Markowitz. Pass to the slot, nobody home. It's going to be dug out there by Velez. The puck doesn't have the power. Go out towards the goals, and it's going to be picked up now. I think that's Moore. Now Markowitz takes the blue line. We'll wait for the trailer. Pass out looking for Moore. Skates onto it now. Little drop pass back to the point. Rose fires, shoots, looking for a deflection. Monarchs get the puck back again. Another shot that was blocked, and that was by Luco. So Luco in possession of the puck. Pass out towards Rose, fires, shoots coming. Grizzo's Creek was Holland, and it's a goal to the Monarchs from the rebound. I think it was Julian Luco who got the goal. Damien Holland came aggressively out of his crease to stop the Rose shot. It's trickled behind. And Luco had an empty net to play with. And in the end, it's found a way through, and Luco is right, pretty much only centimetres away from the goal line with an empty net. He wasn't going to make a mistake on that one, and scores a tied 4-4 with 17 seconds remaining. Face-off won by the Monarchs. Set in the corner by O'Riddy. Holland will come out of his crease. Under 10 seconds. And it looks like this one is going to be cleared. One last bit of a Hail Mary attempt. And that's in fact going to be called an icing call. We've got 0.7 seconds remaining on the clock. So unless they make an adjustment to time, it's pretty much just going to be the face-off. It might be too short a time even for a face-off win and shot. But we'll see if there's any adjustments on the clock. Yep, it's going to remain. That's 4 seconds, so there's been an adjustment. We're just waiting for the clock to get itself sorted. Okay, now it's changing a lot, but I think it's going to be 1 second. Okay, so 1 second looks like we've got. So it's going to be basically a face-off, potentially shots from face-off or a clean face-off win. So a little bit of discussion there. So the clock currently shows 1 second remaining. So from the face-off, it's not a clean win, which is what the Monarchs needed. And at the end of this one, it is tied 4-4. And then the end, I think a tie in many ways is a justified and probably deserved result. There wasn't too much separating these two sides. Maybe you could argue that the Blackhawks overall probably a little bit better of the play. But the real star here today was Luke Buchanan with the hat-trick for the Monarchs. As we look at some of the stats, 4-4 at the end of the game, 27-17 with the shots in favour of the Monarchs over the Blackhawks. But that said, Blackhawks might have less shots, but they had the better quality of shots. So they may not have got a lot of shots overall, but their shots were certainly of much higher standard across the board. As we just check out a couple of the replays from this third period. So what that result also means, looking at the bigger picture as we're starting to get into the final third of the season, is that the Blackhawks will now move up to 12 points. So they probably should remain there at the end of this weekend. And the Monarchs are currently equal in points with the Demons as well on 10. So neither side in that regard could make a real definitive statement in terms of results. But it's a tie on this one. And looking at our next game coming up, so this is the first of 3 games for this evening. And our next game coming up will be the Jets up against the Bison. And that will be starting in about 15 minutes' time. But I'll wrap things up here from our first game here at O'Brien Ice. It's 4-4 between the Monarchs and the Blackhawks. My name's Michael Clough, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes for the Jets and the Bison.